ఇంజనీర్, మెడిసిన్, సిఏ, సిఎంఏ కోర్సులు వద్దనుకునే 10th క్లాస్ పూర్తి చేసిన విద్యార్థులకు మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్ వారి వినూత్నమైన అకాడమిక్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ MEC Pro.
Hello, welcome to our channel, and this is Vaishnavi. I'm going to talk about Indo-European language, how the English has formed and how it has evolved over a period of time, and how the English language has become the lingua franca whole global. So let's understand, as we have understood from our previous episodes of how human has evolved over a period of time, how language, communication, gestures, and then cultural development and exchange of culture has evolved. English, how we start and how we understand is what we should see. So let's begin with the Indo-European major language that is considered as the lingua franca language. So English is a West Germanic language that has formed from the Anglo-Saxons and the Jute tribes into the invasion of the England. And over a period of time, how they have evolved. First, it started from the Celtic language, and then Romans have invaded, and then Vikings have come. Over that period of time, English has developed, taking different words from different period of time. So this duration has formed from different languages and cultural exchange. The Anglo-Saxons vocabulary influenced the English in the early of the 5th century, known as Old English, which was over a period of time from 449 to 1066. Saxon invaded Britain, bringing along with the Germanic language the 6th century religion, literature, and in the 8th century, Beowulf's The Pretty Religious Poem has become very famous. In 1066, Norman conquest into the battles has hashtags. That is how it has evolved. Now, moving forward to the Middle English, from 1066 to 1500, began from the 8th century. After the Norman conquest of England, the Anglo-Saxon language became less common, and colonization, capitalization, and Vikings invasion that has formed and changed the English language with the cultural exchange. Now moving forward to the Middle English, how it has evolved. In 1387, Cranberry Tales of Geoffrey Chaucer, and in 1476, Caxton's printing press, which has become very famous in the England, has brought an impact and development in the whole history of the language evolvement. And then the transition from the middle to the early modern English, 1564, the birth of English, Shakespeare English, which is called as No Fear Shakespeare. Introduction of new words, phrases, synonyms have brought down because of him. For example, breaking the ice from the taming of the shrew, Henry of Gold, from the heart of gold, Henry IV. It's all Greek to me from Julius Caesar, and these are the few of the examples given by the Shakespeare. Because of Shakespeare's it's all Greek to me from Julius Caesar and other sentences has formed and evolved. Him introducing the English has changed how the language has developed, and because of him nearly around 1700 and new words have been introduced in English language. Other changes like as Renaissance phase, and then John Dryden etc. have introduced and changed the English language. And then in 1611, King James Bible, a translation into English spoken by the common people at that time, has evolved as a common tongue. Now, moving forward to the Restoration period, John Dryden, Jonathan Swift, and Samuel Johnson majorly developed the language and dictionary. Evolvement and development in the language has affected how the language has become the modern. The effect of the Renaissance began seriously felt in England. We see the beginning of huge influx and Latin and Greek words. Many of learned words, improvised scholars well versed into those languages, but borrowing from other languages as the words from high culture, European high culture, began to make the present how the words from the earliest period of time from the colonial expansion. And then following with the other languages has made the English language so strong. A spread of English people in different colonies in different countries had made it change. There are many other language families for which extinction and reconstruction of the family tree has been performed, such as if we see a Sino-Tibetan tree and other trees such as African American or African Australian has developed and changed. And this is how an English has formed, which has made the language as lingua franca globally. Do you think language matters, especially English, which has become the common tongue in whole the world, wherever you go, from wherever country you belong to? So the English language has evolved, and since the birth of Shakespeare's English, and before that, if we take the Beowulf or the Geoffrey Chaucer's language, or the evolved and made English so common that every person thinks that English has become the common language wherever we go. If we go to any European country where English isn't their mother tongue, we try to communicate with that. And then if we come to India, if we see in India also, other than native tongue or the vernacular tongue, English is spoken widely as well. So this is how the English language has evolved over a period of time. I hope you got some new information from this episode. Thank you, and I'm going to catch up in your next episode. Like, share and subscribe our channel. This is Vaishnavi signing out. Thank you.